Good afternoon. My name is Maaike Jette and I'm going to present a little bit about the Professionalizing Data Stewardship interest group of the RDA. Why did we establish such an interest group? First of all, there is a lack of consensus on the responsibilities, knowledge and skills of data stewards, while those data stewards are very essential in research. Moreover, a coherent approach and dedicated training for those data stewards is lacking as well. And if you combine this with the lack of sufficient funding for data stewardship, this limits vital developments such as recruiting procedures and defining career path. But we didn't want to start anew. So there are already many good initiatives on professionalizing data stewardship. So as a community, we decided to let's join forces in professionalizing data stewardship. We got together in two groups at the previous plenaries, so P14 and VP15. We organized BOF sessions, and in those BOF sessions, Bursts of a Feather sessions, we identified relevant challenges on professionalizing data stewardship. Then we continue with writing a charter to get the interest group formally acknowledged. And we held a survey to get input from the community on relevant challenges. Based on those efforts, we identified 8 challenges: business case for data stewardship, terminology on data stewardship, models of data stewardship, job profiling for data stewards, training for data stewards, career tracks for data stewards, networking, and certification for training and for data stewards. This also raised a need for webinars. I also want to introduce you to the recently chosen co-chairs of the interest group. So this is myself and my colleagues Peter, Romain, Nicholas, Mohammed, Deborah, Farsha, Jan, Michelle, and Christina. What plans did we make for the interest group? I first want to mention that we're formally not yet acknowledged. We're currently in the process of getting endorsed. But following our charter, we drafted already plans for the first 12 months. So we hope to be able to launch the official RDA interest group as soon as possible. We did that kind of informally in the session at the RDA plenary of this year already. We also started formalizing task groups. We started to work on prioritizing topics and defining deliverables for those various topics. And some of the groups even started working and reporting on the outcomes. What we further want to do is initiate the organization of webinars to promote the work of the interest group and to connect the various topics and task groups to each other. And of course, we want to communicate and align with the various stakeholder groups and initiatives and projects on joint topics of interest, both in and outside the RDA, with the aim to foster synergies on professionalizing data stewardship. We already started creating task groups. So this is an overview of the 8+1, the webinars group. So the 8 and 1 different task groups that are currently already working on some of the challenges. In this picture, you can see the expected output of the task groups and a bit of first draft of the interdependencies. The first group is working on the business case. They want to create stakeholder maps and business case studies. The second group is working on terminology, and their aim is to create a minimal common terminology and vocabularies. The third group is working on models. They aim at collecting different data stewardship models. The fourth group is working on job profiles, and they want to create a library of job profiles and a matrix of the similarities and differences between those job profiles. The fifth group is working on training. They are focusing at existing training libraries, training pathway libraries, and a gap analysis for missing training. Then the 6th group is working on career tracks. They are working on creating personas and career case studies. The 7th group is on networking. They want to focus at creating network opportunities. Then we have the 8th group that is working on certification. Aim of that group is create a self-assessment tool and recommend existing certification. This is all tied together by the 9th group, the webinars group, who are connecting with the different groups and trying to create relevant webinars for the bigger community around those topics. But we cannot do that alone. So we need you as a community member to together create efforts and joint effort in professionalizing data stewardship, making it into a real community effort. So you are very welcome to join us. Make sure to check out and check into our Slack community for regular communication. And if you have questions, ideas, or if you want to collaborate, make sure to contact us. For the full background of the group and relevant links and the full slide deck of the presentation that we already gave on this plenary, see the short link. And if you follow that short link, you find all the different materials and ways to contact us. Thanks a lot for your attention, and I really hope to see you soon in one of our task groups or within our community Slack channels. Thanks a lot and enjoy this plenary. Bye-bye.